Hey guys, Dr. Morse, injury expert. So let's talk about Drake London. He suffered a PCL sprain 4 weeks ago, has not practiced in a full capacity since. Now, this is the same injury that cost Ricky Pearsall 6 games, that cost Brock Bowers multiple games, that set back Puka Nacua last year to the point where he didn't make his initial re-debut until, week 7 or 8. And that ended Christian McCaffrey's season. So there is a very good chance that not only is he out this week, we know that in week 15 because it's a short week, but I would not be surprised if he's done for the year. Why do I say that? First of all, I don't think he's much for playing with Kirk Cousins. And two, these things suck. They're very annoying injuries. So if I were to describe it to you, this is the knee. The PCL is responsible for preventing the knee from going backwards. So what happens is when you step down, the knee does that. And the knee is super loose. So you get this instability that is very frustrating. And the problem is when you're running a route, you plant, but the knee is super unstable. The analogy I usually use is think of your knee as like a bar stool with 4 legs. Now, a grade 2 PCL sprain, which is probably what this is like you having 3 of those 4 legs on the bar stool loose. You're sitting there and you have no idea which way it's going to go. That's the problem with PCL sprains, is that the ligament is so loose, it has so much play that you don't know what the knee's going to do. So when you put your foot down, it kind of does its own little thing. And then that causes pain, that causes swelling. So I personally inject these with stem cells, and it helps to tighten them up. But not everyone does that. You can just rehab this, but it's a long journey. He's been out for a month. They could have put him on IR, and he still wouldn't be back yet. So I give him 2 more weeks. If he doesn't come back in 2 more weeks, then he needs to shut it down. And then at that point, it's a little bit of a moot point anyway. But he'll be fine for 2026. I'm not worried about that. But even when he comes back, I don't think he'll be overly effective. He'll be more of a wide receiver 3 than a true wide receiver 1. Partly because of the issues with Kirk Cousins. But unfortunate injury, that's a little bit of a deep dive on Drake London, missing a month already with a PCL sprain and maybe some hope in the future, but it's not looking very pretty right now.